How's it, grade 11s? So what we're going to go on to today is calculations in Trig from slides 23 to 28 from the PowerPoint Trigonometry grade 11. So going straight into it, example 1 says evaluate the following correct to 2 decimal places if P is equal to 113.2 degrees and Q is equal to 59.7. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug in these values wherever I see a P and a Q. So our first one would become 5 cos 113.2 degrees plus 3 sine 59.7 degrees. So what we do next is we just get our calculator. Now, grade 11s, I don't know if you can see this, but on the calculator you'll have a D here. You must make sure that the calculator is in degree. It stands for degrees. Okay, if it's not, just go like this, shift 9, and then press 3 to clear, and then press equals again, and it should be in D. Okay, degrees mode. So all we do now is we just plug this in. So we say 5 cos 113.2, close the bracket, plus 3 sine 59.7, close the bracket, equals. Okay, and they are asking us to 2 decimal places. Okay, so to 2 decimal places, this will be equal to 0.62. Okay, right, next one, we've got tan Q, so this would be equal to tan, and our Q is 59.7 degrees, all over 2. Now this, again, just on your calculator, fraction button, tan 59.7, close, all over 2. Round that off to 2 decimal places, and you'll get 0.86. Okay, next one, sine cubed P. So this would be sine cubed, and P is 113.2. Now, here comes the problem. You do not have a sine cubed button. All you have is a sine button. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a bracket, sine 113.2, close our bracket, and we are going to raise, close our main bracket, sorry. We are going to raise this thing to the power of 3. That's what that means. It's the whole thing is to the power of 3. Press equals, and if we round that off to 2 decimal places, we get 0.78. Okay, next one. Cos our P is 113.2 degrees over our Q is 59.7 degrees. Put this on the calculator. So cos, fraction button, 113.2 over 59.7. Close your bracket. And 2 decimal places. Okay, so 2 decimal places, that 9 will bump that up to a 10, that 10 will bump that up to a 10, carry the 1, so this whole thing is equal to 1. Okay, next one. Our P is 113.2 degrees plus 3 sine, and our Q is 59.7 in a square root. Okay, calculator, I'm going to open our square root. We've got tan 113 0.2, close the bracket, plus 3 sine 59.7, close our bracket, equals, round this off to 2 decimal places, so the 6 is going to bump that up to a 1, and we get 0.51. Okay. Right. Just getting to the next one. Okay. Example 2. Example 2 is saying, if alpha is equal to 117 and beta is equal to 33, use your calculator to determine whether the following statements are true or false. And we just have to round this off to 3 decimal places. Okay, so we've got the statement over here. Sine alpha minus sine beta equals sine alpha minus beta. Is this true? Well, let's find out. So I've got on the left-hand side, I've got the sine alpha minus the sine beta. So we've got sine, our alpha is 117, minus sine, our beta is 33. Then on the right-hand side, we have sine alpha 117 minus our beta, which is 33. Okay, let's work with this side first. Just put it on the calculator. So sine 117 minus, close the bracket, minus sine 33, close the bracket, and to 3 decimal places, this will be 0.346. Okay, for this one over here, we've got sine 117 minus 33, close your bracket, and to 3 decimal places, 0.995. Okay, is the left-hand side equal to the right-hand side? No, it is not. So therefore, left-hand side is not equal to the right-hand side. Therefore, this is false. Okay, let's look at the next one. Again, I'm going to break it down left-hand side, right-hand side. Okay, on the left-hand side, we have this 1 minus cos squared alpha. And our alpha is 117. On the right-hand side, we have sine squared, and our alpha is 117. Okay, let's work this out on the calculator. 1 minus, now remember, there is no cos squared button. So I just open up a bracket, cos 117, close my cos bracket there, close the main bracket, and then I square it. Okay, equals, to 3 decimal places, 0.794. Okay, let's check the right-hand side. Again, we don't have a sine squared button, so open up a bracket, sine 117, close the sine bracket, main bracket, and square it. And we get to 3 decimal places, 0.794. Okay, 0.794, 0.794. So left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. Therefore, this statement is true. Okay, grade 11s, I would like you to do exercise 7.2, number 1, the right-hand side, the right column for me, please. Thank you very much.